Employee engagement is different than employee satisfaction, because when an employee is just satisfied, I mean, their job's okay and their boss is okay and their commute's okay, but they don't have that level of commitment to the organization. You know, if somebody down the street offers them 25 cents more an hour, they're probably going to take it and leave your company. Whereas when you have an employee who's engaged, that person is emotionally connected to the organization. Chances are good that they have a best friend at work. And a lot of people, when Gallup talks about the best friend, they're like, I don't have a best friend at work, why does that matter? But what the Gallup organization has found is that when a person has a best friend at work, it's harder for them to leave. So what we want to do to create that engagement is to allow those relationships to happen. So what is your organization doing off hours? What are you doing to have some team building, to allow relationships to happen? Maybe even just having lunches together with people, with your employees, because there's something about when they're breaking bread together and having conversations that aren't necessarily workplace related. Satisfaction is good. About 50% of your employees are just that. They're satisfied. They're doing just enough work so that they don't get fired. You're probably paying them just enough so they don't quit. But what we want, and we need, those are our core people. But if we can take those people into a place where they're engaged, where they have that emotional connection, then they are actually providing more value to your organization than you are paying them for. They have those connections, they have those relationships. They're going to give you their heart, their soul, all of their best efforts. Because the companies that have engaged employees, they're more likely to be profitable, 202% more profitable. And the numbers range across the board depending on what research that you're using. So employees who are engaged are actually 70% less likely to have safety incidents at work. So when we look at all the benefits of employee engagement versus employee satisfaction of just what that status quo is, it's worth the time, the effort, the money to make that engagement happen. And the nice thing about employee engagement is a lot of times you can do it without spending a lot of time and without spending a lot of money. So think about the things that you can do to connect with your employees, because when you can figure that out, one step at a time, that's when relationships happen, and that's how you can turn your culture into one that employees want to be working at.